Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And for the first time, we get to see this offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his third season, Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts got the green light as a starter from the Philly organization and took really good steps as the next in line of mobile quarterbacks in the city, following names like Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb, and Randall Cunningham. He led the team in all quarterbacks in the NFL in rushing, and he took Philadelphia to the postseason while throwing for over 3,000 yards.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
19 Tigers.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escape, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
Well, coming into the game, the defense knew they had to provide an excellent pass rush, but not provide any gaps because he's really strong with his legs. How about that confidence booster there on the first defensive drive of the game? They know they can get to him now.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
That 1 for 1, a lot more to go. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And this will be taken at the 13. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Lions will take over. Detroit gets set to go on offense, and it will be the 7th-year pro out of Cal, Jared Goff, leading the attack in his 2nd season as a Lion. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
Certainly a different set of circumstances awaited Jared Goff in Detroit last season after his trade from Los Angeles. He made what he could out of them and managed 3 wins on a rebuilding Lions team. They should improve this year behind Goff after an offseason where they made considerable investments in order to try and improve this ball club.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Swift. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1, you know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive linemen, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw is gone. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Back to the running game with Swift. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Now it's gone. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's right.
And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive?
And he's going to take it in for Ryan.
Jason Kabinda
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He's got Watkins on the out route.
On the move past the 40.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. Well, fingers crossed here. First quarter of the new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
This will be caught at about the 5.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Touchdown! Dallas Goedert from 3 yards out.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert, taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday night of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Now Goff.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Scott to return it.
And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts bringing the Eagles out for their next drive.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
50 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Sanders diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down here the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Now Goff. And connecting here with DJ Shark. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Goff now to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
From the 50, it's Goff. Wright's got it.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On 2nd down, Swift.
Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Here's Goff.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Complete to Wright. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him the first down.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
Second and 5 now. Goff.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Goff.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Goff linking up with Chark for a Lions first down.
Goff now looks to throw.
That's once again complete to Chark.
And he's brought down. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Detroit.
Brock Wright
From 3 yards out.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Charles, we get a look at the Lions 2022 draft class. And this class will probably be remembered for the guy that they took number 2 overall, the home kid Aiden Hutchinson. But beyond him, really a lot to like about this group that Detroit brought in.
And Brandon, it's not often that any kid doesn't want to go number 1 overall.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense what we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Brandon Graham, great pursuit there, getting the tackle for loss. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Gone. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
They go play action with Hurts.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard.
On the move past the 40.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And some room to run now. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders. His 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll look for a 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's gone. He's got a man complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching, and how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. His throw caught right around the 6.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play.
Here's Swift.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jason Kabinda.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point by Badgley up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. They'll fake the give. Now gone. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Well, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
17 yards and a 1st down for Philly. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL. Back now at Ford Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. A beautiful fake. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
The 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown from 17 yards out. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. Over the middle, complete. It's right. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Off play action. Here's Goff. He finds his man, complete. That's right. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Goff. He finds his man, complete. That's right. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now a carry for Swift. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 64 yards rushing now on 23 carries so far.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Running is Swift.
And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he's stopped at the Eagles' 21. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Here's Swift.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A run here on 1st down with Reynolds.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Go off a handoff here to Swift.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 7. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game.
They'll run with Swift.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
DeAndre Swift
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Quez Watkins,
69 yards.
and the Eagles strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Elliott good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now it's gone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Goff now to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up a lot, taking it right down Broadway. The trolley. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save call is to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Pass complete, got him. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. Hurts.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This taken in at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Lions offense set to take over. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff.
Looking left side of he's got a man. That's right.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Goff.
Connecting here with Chark on the out route.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes at that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. So from the 36, 1st and 10.
Now it's Swift. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 98 yards on the ground here for Swift. He's got a 1st down as well.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
One more time with Swift.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all time. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's going to win it? We're getting overtime? Great for us. A lot of tension on the field, very tough.